Good evening, family, friends, faculty, and most importantly, our 8th grade graduates. Tonight we gather not only to celebrate the accomplishments of these incredible young men and women, but to reflect on the journey they have taken spiritually, academically, and personally during their time here at St. Angela Merici. As we begin this celebration, let us remember the example of St. Angela Merici, who devoted her life to the education and spiritual formation of young people. She once said, "Do something, get moving, be confident, risk new things, stick with it, get on your knees, then be ready for big surprises." What a fitting message for all of you tonight. You are stepping into a new chapter, and the world needs your light, your faith, and your love. May this ceremony be a reminder of how far you've come and a blessing for all that lies ahead. May God continue to guide your steps, strengthen your hearts, and fill your lives with purpose and peace. So let's take a moment and listen to our first reading.
A reading from the letter of Paul to Philippians. Rejoice in the Lord always. Again I will say, rejoice. Let your gentleness be known to everyone. The Lord is near. Do not worry about anything, but in everything by prayer and supplication with thanksgiving, let your requests be made known to God. And the peace of God, which surpasses all understanding, will guard your hearts and minds in Jesus Christ. Finally, beloved, whatever is true, whatever is honorable, whatever is just, whatever is pure, whatever is pleasing, whatever is commendable, if there is any excellence, and if there is anything worthy of praise, think about these things. Keep on doing the things that you have learned and received, and heard and seen in me. And the God of peace will be with you. The word of the Lord. Next week.
And now I'd like to introduce our two guest speakers, Helen McDonald and Lucy Pfeiffer.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Lucy Pfeiffer. Helen and I are beyond grateful to have the privilege to speak to you tonight about our wonderful experience here at St. Angela's. Although I've only been here for 3 years, St. Angela's is a strong, welcoming, and loving community. It took no time for me to feel right at home within the walls of St. Angela's. With this being my last day, I find myself looking back on my years here with gratitude. As a grade, towards the end of this year, we grew together significantly. We realized that we were really not staying together forever, so we needed to make this year count. Getting to watch each other grow and mature has been fascinating. I'm so grateful, and forever will be, for the opportunities I had at St. Angela's. There's Washington, D.C., confirmation, Camp Chris, kickball tournaments, and so many more fond memories. These memories brought us together as a grade, showing us not only to appreciate our differences, but to see them as blessings. Thanks to these experiences, we can say that we went from classmates to friends. We gained skills through our activities, such as kickball and faith families, getting to bond and grow with those we're not as comfortable with. This gave us social skills and memories that we will carry not only through high school, but throughout our lives. Another thing that brought us together while educating us on the teachings of God was confirmation. This year we had a big group of those getting confirmed from surrounding churches. As a group, we welcome them into our community, putting all our differences away to help each other focus and grow in faith. Whether we are praying before each class or getting confirmed, my classes carried God with them throughout this entire year. We are finally ending our time here at St. Angela's. It makes me realize how much we've depended on each other and how much we've supported, challenged, and celebrated each other. In sports, classes, team activities, and friendships. We have spent considerable time together and learned how to grow and succeed with one another. We know what kids we work best with, what teachers will let us get away with what, and what class will definitely give us homework. There are so many people I could thank for giving me the opportunity to seek my faith, grow in education, and find my bestest friends. First, I have to thank my parents for sending me here to SAM. They always know exactly what I need, and sending me to St. Angela's is just one more example of their incredible decisions. They encouraged me to step outside of my comfort zone, embrace a new faith-filled opportunity. Second, I would have to thank the teachers and staff that helped me and other new students adjust and fit right into the flow of St. Angela's. But most of all, I want to thank the class of 2025 for welcoming me into the school as a nervous 11-year-old, showing me friendship, kindness, and joy. Getting to know each and every one of you has been the best thing that ever happened to me. I know I will hold our memories with me forever as we move on to new things, new people, and a new environment. I hope we all stay close together and remember all the wonderful things St. Angela's has given us. So with all this said, it's safe to say that the class of 2025 has had a wonderful journey here, and I'm confident that we will continue to shine, carrying the lessons we have learned in our new high schools and throughout our lives. Thank you so much for listening. Now Helen would like to share a few thoughts with you.
Hello, my name is Helen. I'm so glad that you've joined us for the class of 2025 graduation. I've attended St. Angela Merici School since I was 4 years old. I'm now 14. That is 10 years of countless memories. From being in the Wild Things play to going to DC, these memories will be with me and my classmates throughout not only high school, but also our lives. The memories we have made here are truly priceless. We have watched each other grow up and been there for one another since the start of our St. Angela Merici career. In second grade, we made our first communion and first reconciliation together, with help and patience from Mrs. Horner and Mrs. Costura. Being with each other during these important times had made all of us grow closer to God, not only personally, but also together. Third grade, we moved to the second floor. Then our time was cut short. We went from being in class together to seeing each other on a screen. COVID led us to big changes. Remember the shower curtain in Mrs. Oberth's room, or the clear dividers? Years prior, we saw each other's faces each day. Then we had to wear a mask over our faces. In fifth grade, things started to go back to the way they were. We began field trips once more, such as Lakeview Cemetery, laying coins on Rockefeller's grave, our tour guide apologizing to Harvey for stepping on his pens, and the bus ride would always be the best part of any field trip. The last field trip we had that year was the good time. We were able to see how beautiful our city of Cleveland truly is. Next thing we knew, we were in upper school. It felt like every other week we were going on a field trip. Mrs. Lally and Mrs. Ursella took us to see A Christmas Carol, to the Science Center, to a Crushers game, and to the field trip that we looked forward to most of all, Camp Chris. There, we had a prayer service, heard about Manville and Fanny, made s'mores, enjoyed bug juice, went on the zip line, told ghost stories, and kissed the stone where Manville is. These trips we went on will never be forgotten. Then the year was over and we were in 7th grade. We were finally able to play in the volleyball game that we had watched since we were little. A few months later, we were passing a rose to the former 8th graders. Then it was our turn to be the leaders of the school. All these memories have meant so much to me, not only because I had my friends along the way, but also because I was growing my faith. All the 8th graders have had such a wonderful experience here at St. Angela's, and we are truly grateful to have grown up here. The impact that this school has made on us has shaped us into the people we are today. We will carry these teachings, lessons, and memories into our high school years. Although we are sad that our time at St. Angelo Merici has come to an end, we are eager to start a new chapter in our lives at our chosen high schools, such as trying out for a sport, trying new clubs, meeting new people. Throughout our time here, we have welcomed many new faces. At St. Angela's, we have been taught how to be a welcoming person. In high school, we will use these skills and many more we have learned here, like how to write a proper essay, type correctly, speak in front of a crowd, calculate percentages, learn about the earth, and grow closer to God. All these things we will use throughout our lives in high school and in our careers. With these skills, we can be more successful and prepared for next year and years to come. St. Angela's has been an amazing place to attend. On behalf of my classmates, there are numerous people that deserve a gigantic thank you for encouraging us to have a successful career here. Firstly, our parents. They made the choice and sacrifice for us to go to school here in the first place. I'm extremely thankful for this because I have met friends that I will have throughout my life here. Through these friends, I have found my love for the game of softball, which has allowed me to meet new people. In addition to all of our coaches throughout our time on CYO sports teams. From first grade cross country to 8th grade basketball, all of our coaches have done so much for us. Next, to the teachers, staff, and administration. They have all given up their time and patience to help us in many ways. Whether it is with help on an assignment or helping you when you are having a bad day, they've all been there for all of us. Then, to all of the clergy throughout our time here. There have been multiple priests along with Father Lanning. I would like to thank all of them for sharing their faith with us to grow ours. Lastly, to the class of 2025, thank you for making these last years at St. Angelo Merici School so memorable. With all that being said, we finally did it. After all of those map tests, school events, funny stories from a long day of school, trying to cram just a little more studying for a test 5 minutes before the bell, being a student at St. Angela's is over. Our time together has come to an end. It has been an honor to grow up with each and every one of you. I've watched as all of us have gone from being shy kindergartners to wonderful, confident individuals. As this year has passed, we've truly realized how our time was limited. We started this year as classmates and have now ended it as friends parting ways. We have participated in all of the 8th grade traditions, like Washington, D.C. and Battle of the Stars, that we had looked forward to going into this year. At the start of this year, I think we can all say we just wanted to rush through our last year. But I am glad that we took our time to enjoy our last moments together. Looking back at my time here, I can say that it truly went by so fast. I remember counting how many years I had ahead of me at SAM and thinking that is so much time. Now to stand in front of you and give a speech about my time at St. Angela's puts into perspective how I blinked and 9 years flew by. So, to the class of 2025, congratulations. We've been through so much in what seems like little time. I hope the best for all of you going into high school and beyond.
I don't think I could do that at 14, so kudos to both of you ladies. Heck, I can barely do it now at my age. Next, we are going to present honors and awards. So when you hear your name, please stand and let's hold our applause until the end. The class of 2025, these are your future high school scholarship and awards. Stella Arsena, Magnificat Endowed Scholarship, Bishop's Scholarship for Excellence. Brian Back, St. Edward High School, Merit Scholarship. Nicholas Barr, St. Edward High School, Forward Scholarship. Cole Bacalars, Holy Name Merit Scholarship, Holy Name Alumni Scholarship. Sam Castro, Magnificat High School, Endowed Scholarship. Colin Kupak, St. Edward High School, Adam Dills, Class of '06, Memorial Endowed Scholarship. Patrick Gilbride, St. Ignatius, Merit Scholarship. Bridget Herman, Magnificat Endowed Scholarship. Jackson Kennard, St. Edward High School, Brother James A. Everett, CSC Endowed Scholarship. Corinne Canese, Magnificat Marian Scholarship for Faith and Service. Elena Kalecki, Magnificat Endowed Scholarship. Henry Lutz, St. Ignatius Magis Merit Scholarship. Garrett Nura, Holy Name Merit Scholarship, Holy Name Howley Scholarship for Achievement and Character. Sammy Saxa, St. Ignatius High School Merit Scholarship. Lauren Sarmiento, St. Joseph Academy Academic Scholarship. Kinley Schulte, Padua Franciscan Academic Scholarship. Addison Swambeck, St. Joseph Academy Fontbonne Award for Academics and Service. Anna Wheeler, Magnificat Marian Scholarship for Faith and Service. And Deirdre Wappershaw, Magnificat High School Marian Scholarship for Faith and Service. Well done. Congratulations. You may take a seat. Two more. These two awards are presented to 4 students. The first I will begin with is the Top Bruin Award. The Top Bruin is someone who exhibits outstanding qualities in the areas of academic performance, leadership, character, and service to St. Angela Merici School. I am proud to announce that the winners of this year's Top Bruin Award goes to Alina Mortis and Anna Wheeler. Please come up. As you can see, they were unaware of this. Surprise, ladies. Nice job. And the last one is the Mansour Award. Since 1999, oh, sorry, wrong one. Okay. The Mansour Scholarship is Dr. and Mrs. Mansour, who have generously established a merit scholarship for one 8th grade student who will be attending St. Ignatius and one student who will be attending Magnificat High School. They must meet the following criteria: a graduate of St. Angela Merici with outstanding academic performance, a practicing Catholic who demonstrates a commitment to the values and traditions of St. Ignatius and Magnificat High School. Since 1999, the Dr. Edward G. and Mrs. Mary E. Mansour Award has been presented to these graduates. I would like to congratulate Sammy Saxa and Stella Arsena. Please come forward. Okay, we're getting there, I promise. It is now time to finally recognize our graduates. Mrs. Ruiz, Mrs. Bryan, we're ready.
Stella Arsena.
Brian Irving Back, Jr.
Cole Gerald Bacelars.
Nicholas Hubert Barr.
Will Black.
Patrick Ignatius Campbell.
Sarah Catherine Carney.
Sam Ivelisse Castro.
Daniel Joseph Coughlin.
Colin Thomas Kupak.
Lorena Demoya Garcia.
Patrick Mark Gilbride.
Second row may stand up. Christopher David Harris.
Bridget Flynn Herman.
Chase Carls.
Jackson Edward Kennard.
Corinne Marie Canese.
Elena Marie Kalecki.
Matthew Joseph Kubasek.
Eleni Chrysanthi Loizos.
Nash Warren Lucky.
Henry Joel Lutz.
Sophia Brianna Malik.
Helen Catherine McDonald.
Leo Joseph Mooney.
Alina Dorothy Jean Mortis.
And the third row may stand up. Garrett Michael Nora.
Lucille Rose Pfeiffer.
Ryan Thomas Rhoda.
Samuel J. Saxa.
Jacob Rady Salwin.
Zachary Joseph Salwin.
Lauren Lauda Sarmiento.
William Martin Schneider.
Kinley Cecilia Allaire Schulte.
Addison Rose Swanbeck.
Chloe Ann Trapnell.
Anna Ashlyn Wheeler.
Deirdre Francis Wappershaw.
Shane Robert Zachary.
And that's all of them.
We changed things up a little bit. We thought it would be best to honor the families that have chosen to send their students to St. Angela's, and we wanted to honor them in a special way. If I call your name, please stand, and we will take a moment. Yes. Yeah. Oh, yes. Sorry. I'm getting there, Mrs. Fry. So we are honoring all of the families for the last student who is graduating from St. Angela's. So if I call your name, these are the families that have been with us for 5 or less years. Jacob and Zachary Salwan, please come up and receive the flowers and take them to your parents. 1, 2, no, each. Garrett Nura, please come up. And Sam Castro, please come up. Eleni Loizos, please come up. Elena Kalecki. And Corinne Canese. The next group of families have been at St. Angela's for 6 to 10 years. Jackson Kennard, Chloe Trapnell, Shane Zachary, Sammy Saxa, and Brian Back. And the last group have been at St. Angela's for 10 or plus years. Deirdre Wappershaw, Will Schneider, Henry Lutz, Maddie Kubasek, Nash Lucky, Iggy Campbell, and the last 4 families each tied with 15 years. Anna Wheeler, Leo Mooney, Patrick Gilbride, and Sarah Carney. Thank you to all the families who have dedicated their time, finances, and support to St. Angela Merici. This is just a token of our appreciation to you. Thank you. And now Mr. Roman is going to lead us in our final prayer.
Graduates of the class of 2025, congratulations on this momentous step in your lives. This, however, does not have to be farewell. Remember, your Sam Fam is here to support you however we can. We close this day as we close all days at St. Angela Merici in prayer. By my count, this will be the 1,000th 620th time most of you have said this prayer. I hope it won't be the last. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit, amen. Dear God, praise you and love you above all else. Teach us to care for each other. Guide our work and bless our play. Keep our families close to you. Open our hearts and our minds to know your will and to live our faith. We ask all these things through the intercession of our patroness, St. Angela Merici.
Our closing hymn is found in your music book. It's number 378. This is a very, very short song, so I'm going to sing it 3 times. And I would ask, after I do it the first time, if everyone would please join me in singing this as a prayer for our graduates. Number 378. May God bless and keep you. May God's face shine on you. May God be kind to you and give you peace. Everybody, may God bless and keep you. May God's face shine on you. May God be kind to you and give you peace. Everybody, last time. May God bless and keep you. May God's face shine on you. May God be kind to you and give you peace.
Parents, if you can remind your graduates to leave their robes here and do not take their red robes home. Thank you.